ready?
How well do you know each other?
Do you know your spouse's shoe size?
What is her favorite perfume?
Who's your husband's best friend and what is his favorite football team?
Then register for the ABS Family Game Show, which comes up live every Sunday by 2 p.m. on ABS TV Channel 24, Star Times Channel 113, and Metro Digital Channel 29.
3 couples will be selected randomly for the show to stand a chance to win the following prizes.
Free dinner at Joe Restro Mediterranean Restaurant, located behind Lounge 24, Obuno, Oka.
And a weekend getaway at Golden Tulips Agula Lakes Hotels, plus other fantastic prizes.
For registration, sponsorship, and nomination, do call 081 3830 5392 or 0703 531 4457.
ABS Family Game Show is proudly supported by Duro Resto Mediterranean Restaurant and Golden Tulips Agula Lakes Hotels.
Well, great couples, if you will agree with me. Well, there's always a saying that what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Well, a lot of people, you would agree with me and with my Obum is what she used to call me, right?
What's Obum?
Okay, I'm actually with my better half.
No.
All right, well, it's good to have you on the program. It's still good morning, Anambra, if you're just joining us. And right now, we're going to be talking about something very interesting, something you can also participate only if you are married. We're talking about the ABS Family TV Game Show. And it's actually a new program which we want to know a whole lot about it today. And we have in the house a guest, the anchors of the show, and of course they'll be telling us everything we need to know about the show this morning. And I'm talking about Mr. Pascal Osubo, an anchor, a presenter, a film director. Good to have you on the program.
Yeah, nice to be here too, so it's really awesome.
And of course we have in the house Miss Amaka Obeche. She's also an anchor, a presenter. Good to have you on the program.
Thank you very much, Ugonna. Good morning, everybody.
I like how you called that name
Obeche.
I think that's the pronunciation of her name, because I've actually heard her time and time again pronounce it that way. So.
Sometimes when we're presenters, you have to put the phoneme, but then you don't understand that phoneme doesn't come in the name.
I know.
It's Obeche.
That's what she calls her name, the
I
family
call
weekend game
myself
show.
that because
Right? So you actually
weekend game show.
Yeah, the weekend show.
I'm trying to monetize the name
Your
because
name.
most of the time
So I
we are
just learned
supposed
it.
to
Don't
come up
blame
with
me.
an accent when you're a presenter on TV.
That's okay. That's okay.
All right, good to have both of you in the house as
Thank
couples.
you very
as
much.
much as you're not couple, but good to have you as couple.
You can't be so sure about that.
Exactly.
You can't be so sure.
Yeah.
All right, good.
You can see a touch of yellow. Amaka is very yellow. See a touch of yellow on
He's my television husband.
That's okay.
All right, good to have you on the program. ABS Family Game Show. Let's start with you, Pascal. What is it about?
Okay, basically the ABS Family Game Show is more of a way we have chosen to bring families together to have a special kind of fun. It's just like the name is a game show. We want husband and wives to come and play a game, to come and have fun. We'll have a little chit chat with them, talk with them, ask them questions. Some of these things that they used to do back then, they have forgotten. We're refreshing it back to their mind and letting them, no. Do you remember your wife used to be a very bad person in mathematics? Do you remember your wife used to be this, used to be that? Do you remember your husband used to like this before? Do you know what he likes best? Do you know what are the things that makes him happy? What are the things that makes the wife happy? So we're trying to bring families together to start loving themselves better and more like they used to.
All right, from Amaka Obeche, what do you think at the end of the game show? What do you plan to achieve for the families that participated?
Okay, so far so good. We actually have the intentions of trying to bring families together, like Pascal already said. Nigerians always see it as when you get married, it's work, work, work. Nothing else is procreation and then giving birth, and then there's nothing else you can do in your relationship. And then couples tend to forget how they used to be when they were much younger or when they used to meet themselves. And so we're trying to see how we can bring these couples together, maybe remind them of who they used to be. Like with the rise of the incessant divorce cases right now in Nigeria, you understand that it wasn't our norm or our culture before, but now people end up separating for one reason or the other. So we're trying to see how we can get them together to remember who they used to be or who they are.
All right, the Honorable Commissioner for Creative Economy just left, and there was something said about the Nigerian youth being creative, innovative, all those accolades and praises on them. Who was the brain behind this? Is this the first edition of the program? How did you come about this? Why this?
Okay, the brain behind it, I would say it's the ABS family that brought this up and said, okay, let us also, with the love in the house, in-house here, let us extend this love in-house outside to other people. It's more like a give back to the society, give back to the families. So we thought about it and said, okay, fine. We've been doing programs on TV and we always talk about this, talk about that. Why don't we bring families to the studio here, let them have fun? So I would say it's the ABS home that brought up this. They're the brains behind the family game show.
And now you, both of you are the anchors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, apart from that, we had the ABS family game show edition. We had the Valentine edition, and we also had some Christmas show and the rest. Edition. So we saw it as, okay, we tried the first one, tried the second one, and it was quite successful, and we liked the reactions people got from it. Even the families who came to participate had fun. Yeah. Like, in the end, they were laughing, and they were all smiles, like, okay, this is my wife, and this is how she used to be before. So we're like, hey, why don't we make it constant? So
just maybe, some people might get angry, because if you get to ask my husband a question, and he said he doesn't know the color, my favorite color, when I get to him, I'm going to hit him on the head.
So our plans are... Because yesterday we were drafting the questions, right? Yeah. And there are some technical questions that was really funny. Like, okay, I wouldn't really want to spill the bean right now, but then there are some questions that we know that Nigerian couples don't really take cognizance of. Mm-hmm. Like the first time you both of you met, the first kiss.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, okay, fine.
I really wouldn't want to go deep, but I would really want to watch the very first edition of this program. Mm-hmm. I can actually bet you that most couples
Trust me, you would like it, and you would really have fun.
The words feel, because I don't think we're probably used to that.
And again, why we feel it is important to come back to Anambra, because we find out that other states, especially the states everyone tries to be like in entertainment, Lagos, Abuja, families are happy, they live comfortably because they have social events, they have things they get to engage themselves in. It's either they're on this person's show, they're on this person's talk show, they're on this person's. So with this now, I feel families in Oka, Anambra State would be happier that every Sunday we have something we're looking forward to. Every Sunday someone is going to be a winner, go home with something special. Like the Christmas edition, we give out a flat screen 32-inch TV. The Valentine edition, we give out a 32-inch TV again with foams, foams and all that. And this edition now, we are looking at making it continuous every Sunday.
So this is a way of you guys giving back to the society, ABS family giving back to the society. Sure. All right, now my question is, how do you intend to get the couples to register for this game show? I know it's not going to be very easy, so to say. So how do you intend to get couples?
There's so many other things that we've decided to put in place, like to see how we can get couples to be attracted to this game show. First of all, like I told Pascal, we already have the jingles playing on radio. Of course, just viewed the advert on TV now. And then we have intentions of printing out flyers, going to churches, places where we know we can see these couples, boring couples. Like most of the time, they just go to church and they're like, okay, and then they go home. So we have intentions of going to churches, visiting places, maybe hangout spots where we meet families, a husband and a wife, see how we can talk them into being a part of it. So also we have like whatever gift we're giving out, like our sponsors. Sure. Like our sponsors, that's the Duo Restaurant and Golden Tulip Agule Lake. Okay. I think that's enough to attract a husband and a wife. Like it's not something that you see on a norm. Like you get married to your husband and the next thing you have a house and that's where you stay. Have you even thought of having this getaway, like the ultimate getaway, going to a hotel, just you and your wife? Like you have a place where the two of you don't think about any other thing, the kids or anything. So that's like a consolation prize for this couple. So that's like one of the things that we've put in place to see how we can get them to be attracted
and I
to
know
the
you
game
really
show.
have a very difficult job to do, because a lot of people, they don't even think about the getaway. All they know is go to the market or do your business, go to work, come back,
And
take
you'll be
care of the
surprised,
kids
we
and all
already have
that.
so many subscribers, people who are interested in the game show. We are even having issues trying to pick between what couple.
So that brings me to my next question, talking about how to pick these people. So their parents, of course, couples watching right now.
Yeah.
How do they go about it? Is there going to be a registration? Is there going to be a process? Is that going to be what they probably have to do to get selected? You talk about having issues with selecting the couples right now.
Yeah.
How do you intend to go about that?
First of all, we need to have verified that the two of them are legally married.
What would you do that?
With the certificates. There is always a marriage certificate.
Do they bring it before the show or, on the day of the show?
No, they don't bring it on the day of the show.
Or basically, I think we have a registration process.
Yeah.
Families get to call in.
Okay.
We have different stages or different options. A family can choose to call in and say, okay, fine, I want to be on the show. The minute that call is made, your name is taken down, and next thing we do is invite you to the office to come and fill a formal form. So in that formal form, you're asked to come with your marriage certificate. So once you do that, we confirm that you're married, legally married, then you're in for the show. If we have more than, we are going to be having 3 couples seated every Sunday. Okay. So if we have 3 already for this Sunday, we move the SS to the next Sunday. So everybody gets to play. Then the other option is through nomination. Yeah. You can nominate a family. Maybe it's not a family watching us today. It might be a child, a son, daughter. You can actually nominate a family. You can nominate your friend's family. All you have to do is just call us and say, okay, I want to nominate the Ndukakos family. Here is their number. We will make a call and let them know that they have been nominated to be on the show. All
right, and Pascal, we'll get more of that as regards the ABS Family Game Show. Right now, let's go for a short break. When we return, of course, Pascal and Amaka will be here to tell us more about the show. Don't go anywhere.
Son, being good at something requires strength. It requires pushing yourself. It requires putting in more. That's why the new improved Bornvita is packed with vitality and a great taste.
Well, glad to have you back. If you're just joining us, the time is fast spent, but this is still Good Morning, Anambra. So you've got some time, some few minutes. So Steve, stay with us and, of course, enjoy the Breakfast Morning Show. We're talking about ABS Family Game Show, and we've got the anchors in the house, people who's going to be anchoring the show. It's a big one. It's massive. And, of course, if you know you are parent that's a couple, or you know someone who you probably could nominate, well, this is a show for them. Before we went on that break, Pascal, you were talking about how the selections will take place. So I know a lot of people are watching, and you talked about the attraction, what you probably have put in place to attract the couples. What are those things away from the getaway, like you talk? There's some get-ins.
Do you have consolation prizes and all that?
Well, thank God this is the right platform, because I like the fact that we're on Good Morning Anambra now. It's a time for us to solicit for more sponsorship, because we are still open to people who probably want to be a part of it, people who want to sponsor, people who want to probably come contribute. Oh, I like this innovation and I like this. For now, we have other things that we are trying to put on the pipeline, like trying to see if we can give the other couples who do not win, who do not end up answering our questions correctly, we can give them consolation prizes so that everybody wins. We don't have a loser. But then the people who will win get to have the weekend getaway at Do Resto, and then they also have the time to lodge at Golden Tulip.
Yeah, so basically the winner, because just like we say, we're trying to make these couples come back to that loving spirit again. So anybody that emerges winner on that Sunday, Do Resto is a wonderful Chinese restaurant.
It is a very beautiful place.
So immediately you announced winner, that night is sure. wife don't cook anything. We're going to have a free, all-paid dinner at Joe
You just
Restaurant.
talked about the Chinese restaurant.
Then also the Golden Tulip Agulu Lake Hotel. It comes in as a prize again. So the winner of the same show gets to have an all-expense-paid weekend to stay.
Let me understand.
It's winner
The
takes
winner
all.
would take
Both.
both.
Yeah.
The winner will take
That's-
both.
That's what you get for
Or you go to
participating.
take
Okay.
one. It could be, we're looking at either having it as an option or both.
Yeah.
So definitely
Okay, you
before
pick.
Sunday, you pick the one you want. So if you want the dinner, you want the weekend getaway. It's your
Well, I
choice.
think it's going to be nice going to eat some good dinner and go back to the pools and, get to
Okay, so you want the two together, right? Unfortunately, you are not married.
Is your one thing?
You can just form that you're married, or maybe
No.
for latest certificate or something
wait,
like
is
that.
it-
But
He's part of ABS family, so
No,
he
wait,
can't.
now, Amaka, ask her, is it a one thing?
Abio, is it your one thing? Like me and Pascal now, we've been planning, and okay, I just
What are
wish
you
we can
planning?
be part of the show too. It's
What
just
are
quite
you planning?
unfortunate that
Of
we are
course,
the
we are part
anchors.
of
All right, I think we have a
We get
caller
to see
here,
you
right?
guys again.
Hello, good morning. Please step away from your TV
I hope
set.
the
Good
couples are not
morning.
fighting. Hello, good morning.
What's your name?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. What is your name?
My name is Jamie.
Chemele from where?
Huh?
Chemele from where?
Well, it would have been very nice if some couples are really calling this morning to probably ask some questions. But of course, I know the LBS Family Game Show promises to be exciting.
It is.
We will probably also want to know, are there numbers to call?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That's for if you want to register as a family or you want to nominate a family, definitely there are numbers. You can call 0703 531 4457. 0703 531 4457. You can either call or do a text message and definitely we'll get back to you. Or you can also call.
You can call me too, 081 3830 5392. 081 3830 5392. 081 3830 5392.
All right, Pascal, when you were explaining the processes, then you said that someone has to come with their marriage certificate.
Yes.
Now, do you come with it before the show? You said that when you register, you call the people to come right here at ABS.
Yeah.
Then, are they coming with the certificates then for you to screen to be sure they are married? Or is it that day the show is taking place?
No, actually, the minute we confirm your registration, that's the minute you call and we confirm registration that you're going to be available for the show on Sunday, we invite you the next day to come over because we have to take a picture of you for online promotion.
Yeah.
Okay.
The picture of the couple, like, be with us this Sunday as we bring the so family and so family. So we get a picture of the couple. So definitely, they have to come to the studio before that day with their marriage certificate and also for that photograph section.
Registration closes 2 days to the show, so it gives us enough time to have all the profile prepared, so we can profile them for the game show.
And you are allowed to speak English, Igbo, Swahili,
You're allowed to
Hausa.
speak whatever you want to speak.
So as long as the answer is correct.
As long as you know your couple, that's all. As long as you know your
All
spouse.
right. Okay, let's take this call. Then my question comes. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. All right.
Okay, today's Tuesday, so the very first will be kicking off this Sunday, I guess.
Yeah,
Sure.
the maiden
So
edition.
you said about 2 days before the end, so by Friday this week, you probably would have gotten the guests for Sunday,
Definitely.
and they will be getting ready.
Oh,
to
definitely.
probably get that getaway you're talking about. Sure. Okay, what are your final words probably to the couples out there as regarding the ABS Family Game Show?
Well, I would say every family in Anambra State is something you should tap into. You're not paying to register, it's free of charge. It is just a fun section. It is a time for you to do something new with your wife, do something new with your husband. So I advise and encourage families to tap into the ABS Family Game Show. Let us spice up what we see on TV. You might not be the family this Sunday, at least you'll be watching another family. When it's your own turn, someone else will be watching you. Let's keep the home lively and have fun together.
All right, from Amaka.
Obeche.
Amaka Obeche.
From Amaka Obeche.
From Amaka Obeche. My uncle has said it all because I'm co-hosting him actually. So just remember that as long as you're a couple, always try as much as possible to see how you can spice up your love life every now and then. So, and this is a platform for you to do that. So try and tap in and cue into the ABS Family Game Show, because trust me, it will be fun. It promises to be fun for both the couples, both the viewers. Trust me, you would love each and every one of the things that we bring to your television screen. You are giving
assignment to all the couples in Anambra State, because right now they will start to
asking themselves
questions. What's your favorite color? What's the size of your shoe? And
exactly.
All that. All right, thank you so much, Pascal Abaka, for being here this morning.
Thank you.
And we hope that this very first edition will be superb.
It will.
All right. And thank you so much for being there today. And that's much we can take. And good morning, Anambra, this Tuesday's edition. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's always good to have great guys in the studios when we talk about the ABS Family TV Game Show. Unfortunately, my wife is not in the country, but let's hope that...
Oh, Lord. Please don't lie on TV, please.
Is he or not in the country?
Okay, continue.
All right, well, that's exactly the much we have for you on the program. I'm in Berry. We're going at 9 o'clock. It will be time for morning news at 15 past 9. Will be time for sports today. Many thanks for joining us. Good morning.
Are you ready?
How well do you know each other?
Do you know your spouse's shoe size?
What is her favorite perfume?
Who's your husband's best friend, and what is his favorite football team?
Then register for the ABS Family Game Show, which comes up live every Sunday by 2 p.m. on ABS TV Channel 24, Star Times Channel 113, and Metro Digital Channel 29.
3 couples will be selected randomly for the show to stand a chance to win the following prizes.
Free dinner at Joe Restro Mediterranean Restaurant, located behind Lounge 24, Obuno, Oka.
And a weekend getaway at Golden Tulips Agula Lakes Hotels, plus other fantastic prizes.
For registration, sponsorship, and nomination, do call 081 3830 5392 or 0703 531 4457.
ABS Family Game Show is proudly supported by Joe Restro Mediterranean Restaurant and Golden Tulips Agula Lakes Hotels.